Hi, you guys. Welcome back for our daily practice questions. As always, I like to first get into my introduction and disclaimer before getting started with our questions for today. So, for those of you who are familiar with me, hey, y'all. For those of you who are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Dr. Brittany Weinstock. I am a family nurse practitioner, and I am the founder and CEO of the Nursing Studio. I provide resources, tools, review courses, review videos, review books, Q banks, one on one sessions, and more to assist nurses as well as nurse practitioners with success on their boards as well as in practice. I've been doing this since 2015, assisting nurses and nurse practitioners internationally with exam success. Now, y'all know my disclaimer and reminder is that we know there's no absolutes in medicine. We treat on a patient by patient basis, and any other questions that you see here, I have designed and created based on the current guidelines being tested on the ANCC as well as AANP exam. Now, any of my videos where I'm teaching on things that we currently do in practice, I will always say that so there's no confusion. So, with that being said, let's get into question number one for today. Question number one states a patient presents to the office today with complaints of fatigue and strange cravings for ice. Upon examination, the nurse practitioner notes spoon shaped nails. Based on the presentation alone, what is the best differential diagnosis? Is it A, thalassemia, B, anemia of chronic disease, C, iron deficiency anemia, or D, B12 deficiency anemia? Take a moment to tell me what you got in the comments, you guys. All right, you guys. So, I always recommend reading the stem of the question first, as it allows you to slow down to ensure you're answering what is even being asked of you. So, here, the stem of the question states based on the presentation alone, what is the best differential diagnosis? So, one thing when it tells you differential, it does not mean that it has to be the diagnosis. Differentials are the things that fall into that category, which is the best one, and just looking at the presentation. But I always say when they're asking for a diagnosis, run it back and look at those assessment findings. So this patient came in complaining of fatigue and strange cravings for ice. So that is pica, right? And then upon examination, the nurse practitioner knows spoon-shaped nails. These are a classic presentation for iron deficiency anemia. You know, with Brittany's Brilliance, I tell you, when I say this, you say that. So when I say pica, strange cravings, when I say spoon shaped nails, you say iron deficiency anemia. So C is your best answer. Question number two, the nurse practitioner has iron deficiency anemia as a differential diagnosis. What lab findings would confirm this diagnosis? Is it A, low hemoglobin and hematocrit, an MCV of 84, and an MCHC of 34? B, a low hemoglobin and hematocrit, an MCV of 102, and an MCHC of 34. C, a low hemoglobin and hematocrit, an MCV of 70, and an MCHC of 30. Or D, a high hemoglobin and hematocrit, MCV of 84, and MCHC of 34. Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments, you guys. All right, so stemming the question here states, what lab findings would confirm this diagnosis? So, what lab findings would confirm a differential diagnosis of iron deficiency anemia? So, we know we can rule out D because we don't have an elevated hemoglobin and hematocrit. When they are anemic, the hemoglobin and hematocrit are low. Then remember, think of my Brittany's Brilliance, my 212 rule for anemias, for the five most common anemias. And if you struggle with them, go check out that video on anemias. It'll help you tie those main ones together. But remember, with iron deficiency anemia, they present with microcytic hypochromic, right? Iron deficiency anemia as well as thalassemia. So then you need to know what makes that fall into those categories. So if we're looking for microcytic, that means the MCB is low, right? Less than 80, because the normal range is from 80 to 100, right? So the only one that even falls into that is C, right? The MCB of 70 being less than 80, and then the MCHC being less than 31, as the normal range is 31 to 37. So C is your best answer, where they present with a low hemoglobin and hematocrit. The MCB is less than 80, making it microcytic, and the MCHC is less than 31, making it hypochromic. All right, and lastly, question number three. Iron deficiency anemia has been confirmed. What is the best treatment option? Is it A, Epogen, B, ferrous sulfate 325 milligrams PO TID? Is it C, ferrous sulfate 325 milligrams PO daily? Or D, folic acid 0.4 milligrams PO daily? Take a moment and tell me what you got. All right, so here, the stem of the question is the question. The question is the stem. Iron deficiency anemia has been confirmed. What is the best treatment option? For testing purposes, know that When we are treating iron deficiency anemia, the best choice is B, ferrous sulfate, 325 milligrams, 3 times a day, TID, okay? All right, you guys, I hope you found this helpful. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with whomever you may think may find this beneficial as well. But make sure to meet me back here. If you need any of the resources I offer, feel free to reach out to the nursing studio by giving us a call at 803 400 6864. You can also shoot a text message to this number or shoot us an email to the nursing studio, the number one at gmail.com. The things that I do offer are a review book. You can get it in an ebook or paperback option. They're both linked in the bio of this channel. If you prefer to study independently, I have a self-paced review course designed for family and adult Gero preparing for the ANCC as well as AANP exam. That's also linked in the bio of this channel. If you're looking for a group review, I still have one space available in our upcoming 5-week intensive review for family and adult Gero. It starts September the 9th next week and it ends October the 18th. This is the last one for this year. If you are looking to do any of the QBank options, all of them are linked in the bio of this channel. The Q banks are broken down into the specific bundles and then the bundle of all of the options. So if you're looking to do any of those, again, they're linked in the bio of the channel. And then lastly, the one-on-one sessions. I always say reach out to us at the nursing studio because the one-on-one sessions are customized. So they're always geared to what you specifically need, the time frame that you're looking to review. So we need to gauge all of those things to see how to proceed. So always reach out if you're looking to do that. But options that you do have for one-on-one are to cover weaknesses per session. You can book an exam readiness assessment or the customized plan, which I was just mentioning. All right, you guys, as always, make sure you meet me back here. Happy studying. Bye, y'all.